Birds in This Woman, for Lillian Pitt Mask Maker. The Eavesdropper. In her yard they feed at the cylinder of seed under her awning. The birds sift through the groves of junipers that grasp and shudder juices from their deep root. They gossip, especially the black and white magpie. They steal words from people, raspy tales choked out without much attention as to what is true and what is lie. They are mostly black, accentuated with white. She is careful of her words near this quick-tongued gossip robber. Feathers. In the clayish dirt, she finds a feather, then another, pockets them with a bundle of wings, blue jay tail, fluffs. Lost in wind, she collects feathers. Later at distance, they will be planted. She does not hoard gifts. They are experiences. Ravens. She asked 2 ravens for feathers. They winged over the apple trees and left 2 feathers in the grass. It is peculiar. They do not shine. They are not true black, but all blacks fired into one another. They dangle from the wall. She visits ravens maybe once every week, cawing they are big for birds when one must eat many times its own weight to fly. She saw a lifeless raven impaled on a branch, empty-eyed, ruffled. He is a bird nested in ill wind, perhaps victim of the wind's secrets that night hides. It was violence, horribly corrupted magic that killed that bird, winged into crucifixion. Hair raised on the nape of her neck, she hurried to the river to soak her face and cool the anger and impulse of her hair. The gentle bird. As a young girl, she had a small black bird. Unable to fly, it was carried on her shoulders. At Payumsha, she talked with a woman called Bird. Bird said, "Be careful with this bird. They are delicate and hungry." Bird is a singer. She listened to her songs. She stood there all day, shaded the bird from June sun, and watched the feathers swing on the dancers. She does not remember where her bird went, only that it seemed gentle. It scratched the dry grass in its box, impatient for her. How the hawk lives. There is a hawk that lives at our old ranch house in Tenino Valley. She keys, has a rough nest that grows each year in the poplars. It was here that she found a gray kitten. Fighting with the screech hawk, she rescued her. Her side had hawk marks. She fit in the hand and became a strong cat, one-eyed and lithe, protecting the house from spiders, snakes, and mice, no birds. She allows the magpies to eat her food. Only the dog chases them. She is a bird dog. Gifts. To rid themselves of ache, mental and ones of the body, she bathed in the hot springs with her mother. They inhaled the sulphurous smell deep to keep as a remembrance for when it would become necessary to be healed again. Feathers appear everywhere. When she walks, feathers are before her step. She collects them all. Even when she stops by the window, they fall past in spirals, no bird in sight. She lets them fall. It is enough to remind her of birds. There was that time she rode from Wapmisha to Simnasho with her mother and grandmother. A brown staring eagle flew beside them, looking at each one carefully. Grandmother smiled. This is a blessing. Whisper of wings. Yellowhawk told of trees, how they speak from their roots. She hears it. It is undeniable. Listen. In her yard, birds chatter, bustle together, consumed in the old effort of gathering. In a flight of circles, they migrate. As witness, she makes birds, makes animals, and people who wear these feathers. They have rushes and fibers sing from their mouths. She pulls the feathers from her bundle and places them, liking the feel of wind resisting the curving spines. Winter bows add needles incant. Birds, there are so many birds, as they whisper over wings.